Hey everyone, ready to unlock a massive piece of Spanish communication. Today, we're tackling how to tell people what you want them to do. Now, it sounds simple, but there's a special little trick involved. And trust me, once you see it, you're going to use it all the time. So let's just dive right in. So if you're learning Spanish, I am positive you've been in this exact spot. You want to ask a friend to talk a little slower, or you're just really hoping your family eats dinner soon. How do you actually say that correctly in Spanish? You know, this is such a common roadblock for learners. I want, quiero. And you know the verb for the action, like hablar, to speak. But trying to stick them together when you're talking about what someone else should do, well, it can feel like a puzzle that you just don't have all the pieces for. Well, the key to solving that puzzle has a name, the subjunctive mood. And seriously, don't let the fancy grammar names scare you. Just think of it as a special tool in your toolbox designed for these exact moments, for all those wishes and hopes and desires you have about what other people do. Okay, so how do we actually use this new tool? The best part is, there's a simple, super reliable recipe for it. It works almost every single time. Let's break it down. It's a surprisingly easy three-step process. First, you just take the yo form of whatever verb you're using. So for hablar, that's hablo. Simple. Step 2, you literally just chop off that final o. It's gone. And for the final and most important step, you add a new opposite ending. And that opposite part, well, that's where the magic happens. So what in the world do I mean by opposite? This is the really cool part. Regular AR verbs, which are normally full of ah sounds, suddenly start using e endings. And ER and IR verbs, they do the exact reverse. They grab the A endings. It's like they all decided to swap jerseys. It's a simple but brilliant little switcheroo.
Okay, perfect. We've just made our key ingredient, that special subjunctive verb. Now let's see how we build it into a full sentence to actually express what you want.
This right here is the fundamental formula. It's beautiful, isn't it? So simple. You start with your phrase of desire, you connect it with the little word que, which just means that, and then you finish it off with your brand new subjunctive verb. That's the blueprint.
And what are these expressions of desire? Well, here are the big four. Think of these as trigger phrases. Anytime you want to say querer que, esperar que, desear que, or preferir que, a little alarm should go off in your head that signals, hey, the subjunctive is coming up next.
Okay, let's watch all the pieces come together. Quiero que, there's our trigger. Then we say who we're talking about, tú or you. And then our verb, hables. Remember our recipe. Hablar goes to hablo, we drop the O, and since it's an AR verb, we add that opposite ES ending for tú. And look at that, a perfect, natural-sounding sentence.
Now, before we practice, there is one absolutely critical, non-negotiable rule you have to know. This is the key to getting it right every single time. So here it is, the golden rule. You only use the subjunctive when the person doing the wanting is different from the person doing the action. It's all about that change of subject.
This slide makes it crystal clear. On the left, I want you to speak. See that? Two different subjects, I and you. That's our green light for the subjunctive. But on the right, if I just want to speak myself, it's just one person, I. So we just say, quiero hablar. No que, no subjunctive. That, my friends, is the whole game. Okay, you've got the recipe, and you know the golden rule. You are so ready for this. Let's put your new skills to the test and do a few reps. First one up, we hope that they eat early. The verb is comer, which is an ER verb. Take a second. Think about that opposite ending. What's it going to be? And the answer is coman. Yes, you got it. Comer is an ER verb, so it takes that opposite A ending. Esperamos que ellos coman. Fantastic. Let's try another one. I wish that she live near the beach. Our verb here is vivir, an IR verb. What do you think? Yes, it's viva. You're on a roll. Just like those ER verbs, the IR verbs flip over to that opposite A ending. Deseo que ella viva cerca de la playa. Perfect. Okay, here's a little challenge for those of you who use the vosotros form. I prefer that you all study in the library. The verb is estudiar, a classic AR verb. And there it is, estudiéis. It follows the rule perfectly. Estudiar is an AR verb, so it grabs that opposite E ending. Nicely done. All right, let's do just one more to really lock it into your brain. We wish that you
clean your room. The verb is limpiar, another one of those super common AR verbs.
And it's limpies. Exactly right. See, once you know the recipe, it really does become second nature. You are totally getting the hang of this.
All right, let's do a quick recap of the key takeaways. Think of this as your cheat sheet. First, the golden rule. Only use the subjunctive when the subject changes. Two different people. Second, always connect those two parts of the sentence with que. And third, when in doubt, just trust the recipe. I promise, the more you do this, the more it'll just feel right.
And that's it. You now have the key to expressing all your hopes and wants in Spanish. So here's your mission. Think of one thing you hope for someone else today. It can be anything. Grab a piece of paper, use the formula we learned, and write that sentence down. You can totally do this. Thanks so much for watching.